Jammeh's remarks, to me, there are a lot of angles we can look at it. I don't want to take it only just like a mere political war or political statement. There are a lot of issues that we can analyze from it. From the security perspective, that's my number one concern, particularly what Honorable Jao has said. Jammeh spoke almost now 24 hours, close to 72 hours. We didn't have anything from the government. And Jammeh is not a little man in the Gambian politics today. He was a former president who has so many powers and did so many atrocities in this country. So if that person has threatened to come back to the country, I don't think we should say he has been saying it before but not doing it. Not forgetting that this government in place today, majority of all from the civil service to the security, they were all one time a Jammeh loyalists.
No, they were government employees.
Most of them are Jammeh loyalists, I'm talking about. Most of them are Jammeh loyalists. Yeah, most of them.
Some of them.
Yes, in a song you put it, but I said most of them.
Yeah.
Currently, the APRC, Fabakatu Mojata, late Fabakatu Mojata, these people were fighting so much for Jammeh. And then, in fact, it went to an extent whereby they said, if anybody wants to stop Jammeh coming to this country, there will be a guerrilla war on this country. So, not even long ago, Fabakatu Mojata went to Foni. And he said, he promised the people of Foni that if they want Jammeh back in this country, what they should do is to rally behind Barrow. Because it is it is Jammeh who took former President Sadauda late to exile, but the same Jammeh brought Sadauda to this country and settled here. So if they want Jammeh to come to the country, means that they should give chance to Barrow and rally behind Barrow. Then maybe Jammeh would have come to the country. Not 2 weeks, they have a Congress. And in that Congress, Fabakary praise and thanks Allah a lot that they are now able to put APRC intact. So those who are trying to break APRC, they are unable to break the party. Now the party supporters are intact, are in support of them, and he maintained the coalition with the with NPP.
No, he said it depends on the.
No, he currently maintained the coalition with NPP.
Yeah, until
for the next election,
yeah,
that the supporters will decide.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost not even a week. Jammeh come up. I know what Dudu has said. Yes, could be a factor, but not even a week. Jammeh came out publicly, released an audio, communicate to the APRC, not to NATO Alliance. And Jammeh knows NATO Alliance is the existing party that is supporting his agenda. So, but he communicated to the public that APRC now he is in charge, but deviated to take in charge of the NATO Alliance leadership, not the APRC originally. Saying he's coming back. And if he comes back, he will never go to jail. Even if he do so, he never fear to go to jail because that's what Allah is for him. But therefore, when he comes to this country, he will come massively. The person who will go to jail will be known. He just promised them that nobody should run. And even if he runs, he will be able to continue. This is, for me, this is a statement that is threatening national security. Looking at our current security sector reform, the trend we are in today, the civil service reform, the trend we are in today, how much information is Jammeh getting that he would come back to this country and he will have the powers? Because if he said that you come after them, which power do you have to go after them? What are you trying to cook? What are you trying to tell me? So I think that angle, we have to look at it at a security perspective. That Jammeh is having a serious link to this country today that is feeding him day to day on the situation of the country, particularly at the helm of affairs. So if that is the truth now, where is the right to the TRC that is going to be implemented? We are talking about this special tribunal court now. We know the Justice Minister is in
Geneva.
In Geneva, lobbying firms to prosecute Jammeh. Yeah, he said that he's appealing for almost $60 million for the special tribunal court to be able to be implementing its purposes. So therefore, now Jammeh also played a card that in fact his doors are open to come to this country because he will never fear for prosecution if they want to do so, because he believes he will never go to jail. So this is the angle I want to look at it. Jammeh is not only a threat to the security, but to national security. But I believe the lack of having meaningful security sector reform is causing the country a serious national security threat. Looking at issues that are happening day to day in this country here today.
So you think the government should have come out and addressed?
Before anybody speak, I think the government is supposed to be the leading.
I mean that used to happen. I remember in the earlier days when he when he makes such statements,
But why are
the
they
government spokesman will come out with something.
Indeed, but why are they silenced this time around?
Maybe they are tired of it.
They cannot be tired of somebody.
They don't know nobody respects.
No. People respect Jammeh. People respect so much Jammeh. It is because of Jammeh, I can tell you, APRC Fabakata Mojada is in government. It's because of Jammeh.
Not anymore.
It is because of Jammeh.
No.
It is because of advocating for Jammeh, right?
I disagree.
No,
that was at the beginning, but in the later part,
no, you might disagree.
In the later part, Fabaka and his people went to Barrow, without the approval of Jammeh.
You might disagree.
So it's not because
my points are, it is because of Jammeh that APRC Fabaka Tombojata were able to threaten Barrow that we still have the power, we still have the support base. Because Jammeh's name was used in any rally. Jammeh's name was used in any mobilization to mobilize crowds that are threatening Barrow's political ambition. Therefore, force him to negotiate with Fabaka Tombojata. Fabaka Tombojata knows now that 90% the information they are getting from Barrow, they are close to making coalition with Barrow, and Jammeh is not aware of that. By the time Jammeh was aware that coalition is going to happen, already a deal has been struck. So I'm telling you, it is because of
Fabaka had said Jammeh had always been in the picture.
Yes, behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. You and I know, or you don't know, I don't know. It was not because
but you have an executive member sitting here.
Do this perspective. I'm speaking of my mind.
Okay, I know.
I'm speaking of my mind.
It's your opinion.
I'm speaking of my mind. What I'm trying to tell you is, Jammeh's name has been used in any action that Frederick Fabaka Tombojata led APRC were doing. From the protest to the submission of their petition, from any action that the TRRC was taking, any proceeding the TRRC took before, you will see the likes of Bakso Jaite, Rambo Jata, they will come out and action an attack against the TRRC. Threaten Jammeh that Barrow that if you allow this thing to go like this, maybe deals will be broke.
Okay.
So let's come. My point is, Barrow is the threat to our security today, and Barrow is the cause of all what Jammeh is doing.
Not long ago you said Jammeh, now you said Barrow.
No, I mean his statement is a threat to national security. But who caused it? Because of lack of security sector reform, lack of meaningful civil service reform, lack of doing things that are necessary to be able to give us a country that we know that now we are free from the past. The country is technically been...
Yeah, in fact, at least I would say I have also invited members of the government.
The country today, I
invited them, but they said they are busy at the political bureau inauguration in Banjul. So I invited the government to get the version. I invited...
because that is more important to them.
The government or the NPP?
The NP, well, they are the same. Because the same personality in the NPP are the one in government. So I wanted the government's perspective of what Jammeh had said. But then, because they are also part of the...
So my point is to learn, I think Jammeh, technically for me, is still in charge. Looking at from the ambassadors, to the National Assembly, to the businessmen I knew, whom were very loyal to Jammeh,
so you mean
up to date.
His statement is a threat that government should take seriously?
They should take it very seriously. It should not only be seen as a mayor Jammeh talking. No, Jammeh is not a mayor person in this country today. Because I have not seen that anything that make him a mayor. And in fact, you talk about the health sector.
We will talk about
and other stuff. Okay.
All right, we will talk about it in a minute.